Hello, hello. Sorry I've been away for a few days. Been having quite a bit of things going on. But I wanted to talk about this microtransactions thing. Everybody's talking about it. I've seen about maybe 5 or more videos. And I think it was because of, what's the company? I don't even know the name of the company, man. But I know it was mainly brought upon by 2 companies. One being the, oh shit, excuse me. Had that Subway earlier. But anyway, one was brought on by the Star Wars Battlefront, what is it, season pass being $50. And then one was Payday 2 having, going from one thing to the next, going from no microtransactions, I guess, to having microtransactions. And as a little bit ago, I watched a video by someone saying that they may be reversed or they're going to do something else about it instead of just having straight microtransactions, which was another thing. I think that's a pretty decent solution, I suppose. If you're going to have microtransactions, have it be available some kind of other way. But, man, I still think microtransactions need to be on the way out. And what was another one? Shit. It was a couple of games, man. Halo was one of them too. Halo 5 was saying to have microtransactions, and then Tomb Raider was saying to have microtransactions. The list is growing, man, with this microtransaction shit. I mean, I'm starting to have trouble saying microtransactions at normal speed. But shit, can't you blame these motherfuckers for doing this? With the rising cost of games, and then everybody still wanting to be rich. Like the CEOs want to be rich, man, and then the investors want to be rich. No one really seems to be giving a damn, I guess, about the average programmer, because they hire and fire them seemingly, because I don't actually know personally, but seemingly, going by information that's floating around on the internet, articles, videos, and all of this. You can find videos or whatever around the world, around the web. But it's like, man, the actual programmers and the other, people that's on the lower level, they're not CEOs, like they're not millionaires, multi-millionaires, by pay. They may be millionaires by other means, but not by pay from a company, specifically. But they just hire these folks for these projects, these games, and then once the game is finished, they let them go and they move on. That's kind of fucked up, considering that you got all these microtransactions and all these other ways of games trying to earn extra revenue to pay for everything. You would think that they would focus more on retention or put a lot of that money back into the your work base, your worker bees, so to speak, in the companies. But it doesn't seem to be that way, I suppose. Well, I'm pretty sure some companies do it, but not not enough or not all. But anyway, microtransactions to the consumer, man, like me and all other gamers, it sucks. It sucks balls. And what I think sometimes, I hear a lot of people that talk about it, but I think they miss a huge point. And the point is that a lot of people that game simply don't have a lot of money. I ain't saying everybody. I'm not even giving a percentage. I'm just saying a lot of people. But goddamn. That sound is when I get text messages. I don't know who is beaming me up like this, but they need to stop. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Anyway, it's like the focus is, I guess, is on like people who make, middle shit, or I guess, I don't know. You ain't got to be rich to invest heavily in video games. You can be, on the lower end and still invest a lot of your free time and money or free money into video games and whatnot. Like after you pay bills, the money you got left over just immediately goes to video games. If you have nothing else to invest in, like a family or car or whatever, that's it. Your whole hobby is video games, and that technically kind of makes you rich in the video game landscape. More things to take that money that you have free. But my point being is that it sucks. It sucks. we understand that game, or I'll say me because I don't want to, you know, make anyone upset. But me, myself, maybe a couple of other people who may agree with this, understand that video games are costing more and more to make. But at the same time, it's like, can you take the money that you are making, like the 60 grand, I mean the $60 that it costs to buy a brand new game and whatever else, and just try to maybe restructure where the money goes in the company? Maybe the CEO, the COO, or whoever, the highest paid people can maybe take a pay cut. Yeah, like that would happen. But that's the option, man. It's like greed does exist, and it's everywhere you look, greed is there. Everyone wants more of everything, especially money. Money is the most sought after thing ever. But would it be so bad is to just ignore greed and just maybe give some of that money back to the rest of the company? Maybe. I'm just saying, maybe that would help, because you're gonna make millions anyway, right? You're a millionaire. Missing out on a couple of $100 grand ain't gonna really hurt you, and you can take that money and do something else with it, or something more positive. I'm just throwing ideas out there, man. That's just me, because I can't say what I would do if I was a millionaire. I don't feel like I would sit there and try to hoard all the money, but who knows? If I became one, maybe that would be something I would do. Maybe I would become a backbiter or a hypocrite and do the exact opposite of what I'm talking about now. But I'm just thinking, man, it could be better in other ways to do this with money. The $60 a game is a pretty good price. Oh, and somebody brought this up in the video I watched. I cannot remember the man. My mind be so jacked up, man. I swear. But it might have been Rich from Review Tech USA that may have mentioned this. But if you spend, because I think for the whole Battlefront Star Wars experience is like $120, and that's not even including tax when they add it to it. But that's like one third the cost, 1/4 the cost of a new console. That's ridiculous, man, for one game, for a whole console, man. You know, I mean, the 1/3 the cost of a whole console. That's insane. It shouldn't have to come down to that, man. I mean, for real. The only way we can change it though is if we don't buy it or don't buy into it. That is the only way, but it's just always gonna be those people, man, that buy into it. It doesn't matter what social class you're in, you know, if you got kids or if you just happen to want something so bad that you know, microtransaction related, that you just can't live without it in the game, then you're gonna buy it. But I don't think that's right. You're missing the big picture, man. The big picture is that microtransactions are not a good thing, and a lot of people, most people, I feel like, don't like them. But it's like people keep supporting them, man. It's like the only way to get rid of them is to stop supporting them as a whole. Everyone should come together, man, and just stop buying. Maybe we should start like a giant gaming group, man, and just keep each other in check, like Alcoholics Anonymous, and just be like, man, my name's John, and I almost started to buy that microtransaction the other day, you know, but I didn't. And everybody stand up and start clapping. Woo, good job, John. You almost succumbed to the dark side. Like, yeah, I did, but I didn't. Anyway, that's my piece for right now. I know I'm gonna probably have another video about it later. All right, peace.